I am Winter. I'm a Museum Associate 2 here at the OSU Museum of Art, and I hope you enjoy the vault I have provided for you today. So I wanted to take part in this mini vault project because I wanted to not only acquaint myself with the permanent collection, but also help the visitors kind of get familiar with it as well. Because I was able to kind of look online what we have available, but with having it in person like this, I feel it's a lot more just kind of interactive with the visitors. I feel it helped a lot. I chose this piece, Summer Breeze, because it just kind of reminded me of where I grew up, because I lived in California before moving here. And it just kind of reminds me of when it'd be like actually a nice day, not too hot, not too humid, and with my friends and I going to a park nearby, just like talking about nothing, talking about everything. And it kind of gives me just easing this sense of homesickness I tend to have. It's kind of like reminding me like, oh, you know, I still have friends back there, still have friends who are waiting for me. And I also just love how sort of deceptively simplistic it is. Like it looks like something I'd have as a print in my apartment, either in my room or the living room. I just really like that about it. With this one, what really initially drew me to it was just the composition of it, the neat little framing it has. And I've seen musicals, I've seen plays, but I have never seen a ballet live. So with this in my mini vault, it's kind of like something I want to do, something on my bucket list of sorts. And before I made this mini vault, I went through a bunch of different ideas, like, oh, what if I do something music related? And this is kind of a residual of that, since how ballets rely so heavily on the live music to kind of like elicit the emotion the viewers feel with it. I don't have a history in ballet, but when I was younger, I was in tap dancing. I think our group was called the Lavender Swans, the Lilac Swans. And it's just like a fun little factoid about myself I tend to share, just like, you know, I guess it's like kind of a fun little factoid, yeah. For the third one, again, I was just kind of drawn to the whole framing of it with the TV in the center surrounded by just an incredible amount of records. And again, that's also residual of the kind of music theme I wanted to do with this mini vault. And it actually reminds me of at my home, my partner and I, we had a little record player, and above it we have 4 shelves, and we kind of like switch out the layout every so often, and that's what it reminds me of. And I think right now we have Vision, but I don't know how they found me. Original motion picture soundtrack by Saint Motel. Violent Things by the Robecks, and what's the last one? No, Illy SFM by Glass Animals. And I'm hoping that when we move, we could kind of make it a little bit more like that, with a bunch more shelves kind of showing off more of our collection. Like I said before, I was kind of torn between what I wanted the theme to be. Like I danced around, oh, what if I do it on music theme? And I also thought, what if I did it around death, like Dia de los Muertos, kind of like finding solace in it. But eventually, I just kind of realized, what if I just do it based on what seems pleasing to me in general, like what kind of relates to me? And that's what led to these 3 pieces I chose. It's kind of like a different theming in a way, almost, of 3 of them. And honestly, seeing them in the vault was the coolest part of all of it. Just seeing it physically in front of me, seeing how they line up together. This kind of monochrome color is lined up with this pop of color here. And it was just really cool to see it being set up as well, kind of like making sure I can frame it how I want it to be. So I originally had 4 pieces, the 3 that are in the vault right now, but the 4th one, it was called Untitled Abstract Figure with Pink Cat, and I loved it so much because it was just so cute and funny, and it reminded me of my childhood, but it was so big when I saw it in person. So it was either I had just that piece, or I could do a vault with more than 1 piece, and I just really wanted to be able to show off more of what the permanent collection has to offer with that. So unfortunately, I had to let that one go. With what drew me to the museum is I am an art history major, and I wanted to kind of give it a shot, apply here, and thankfully they accepted me. And I just want to kind of like help lengthen my career. I see myself working in museums like even after I graduate, even after I get hopefully my master's degree. And I feel like it's given me a lot of experience for what I want to do with my life. So thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you here soon at the OSU Museum of Art.